Let me appreciate Dr. Reverend Samuel Kobia, who's been a great friend of the judiciary, for having thought that the right person to launch your strategic plan would be the judiciary. Thank you, Reverend. I acknowledge everybody present, particularly lovers of peace. And before I speak, I want to say the following. The invitation by NCIC was specific to the Honorable Mother Koome, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya. The Honorable, the Chief Justice of the Republic, was not able to be here with us this morning because she's on very serious judicial duties out of Nairobi. It therefore fell on me as the deputy, as per the Constitution, to step in. The functions of the Chief Justice are the functions of the Deputy Chief Justice, and therefore I was asked by the Honorable the Chief Justice to be here to represent not just the Chief Justice, but the institution of the judiciary of Kenya, and do what we must do. If you accept, because you have only one option, which is to accept the apologies of the Chief Justice, then I'm here to represent the Chief Justice, and now we may start. I am delighted to join all of us today for the launch of the National Cohesion and Integration Commission Strategic Plan for the period 2021-2025. Your kind invitation to the Honorable the Chief Justice to officiate this important event was very well received. The Honorable the Chief Justice sends her sincere regrets that she's unable to attend due to previously scheduled official duties in Mombasa. Cognizant of the importance of this function and the relationship between the judiciary and the commission, she directed me to attend on her behalf, and so I'm here. It is my duty and privilege to do so, and I am honored to deliver these remarks on her behalf and on behalf of the entire institution of the judiciary of Kenya. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, as you are well aware, strategic planning is a vital component in the management and operations of institutions. Through the strategic plan, you not only have a roadmap of where the institution is going, but it also provides you with a dashboard through which you can actively monitor your progress on that institutional journey. It is a framework through which the institution's management can proactively mitigate and address both identified and emerging challenges, obstacles and weaknesses, and exploit strengths and opportunities. Importantly, it provides measurable parameters that you can utilize to measure progress and performance. The oft-repeated maxim remains pertinent that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I congratulate the Commission on the development of this important institutional policy document. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, the Commission has a solemn statutory responsibility to facilitate and promote equality of opportunity, good relations, harmony, and peaceful coexistence between persons of the different ethnic and racial communities in our country, and to advise the government on all aspects thereof. This weighty responsibility is particularly accentuated during the election period. It is thus important that you immediately embark on the implementation of the activities within the strategic plan. 2022 being an election year, the attendant drums of battle have already begun to sound. It remains a blemish on our nationhood and our democracy that the regular exercise of our right to vote is so often characterized by divisive and hateful statements and rhetoric, regrettably, nearly always made by those we look up to and those who should know better. I have personally perused the impressive NCIC strategic document, a roadmap to peaceful 2022 general elections that was launched on some date in December 2020. I'm also aware of your participatory peace-building initiatives, such as the NCIC Early Warning System, the Uwiano platform, and your Commission's interactive digital platforms. It is further testament to the Commission's continued and single-minded commitment to your mandate that alongside the strategic plan, we are also launching the Election Bila Noma campaign. These excellent civic initiatives bolster the confidence of all Kenyans that the 2022 electoral cycle promises to be a peaceful one. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, the Commission's activities from capacity building with other state organs, community participation and peace-building initiatives, and stakeholder engagements will ensure that the Commission and all other relevant actors in the country are well capacitated and equipped to ensure that the nation remains peaceful and cohesive throughout the 2022 election cycle. You must not relent on this one, and I urge you to continue your efforts, for yours is a truly blessed calling to unite us in peaceful coexistence and unity. Kenyans have every confidence in the Commission, and under the most able leadership of you, Reverend Dr. Samuel Kobia, and your youthful, capable Deputy, Commissioner Wambui Nyuto, and all of you, Commissioners. The Honorable the Chief Justice conveys earnest assurances that the entire judiciary will also play its constitutional role and do so expeditiously. The judiciary will not be found wanting. We shall not be the weak link in this one. We shall deliver justice timelessly. We have done so in the past. The electoral disputes have a time frame of 6 months. We shall do no less in resolving warmongering tendencies during the period. Chairman and peacemakers here present, your kind invitation to the judiciary to officiate the launch of the strategic plan reflects the congress between the mandate of the Commission and that of the judiciary in resolving disputes, particularly those related to hate speech, violence, incitement to violence, and intolerance. The judiciary plays a key role in maintaining and enhancing social cohesion through upholding the rule of law. As you undertake your activities under the strategic plan, we must deepen the engagement between the Commission and the judiciary. The Honorable the Chief Justice has reiterated the need for the judiciary to work in the public interest with those stakeholders to develop systems and mechanisms that facilitate greater efficiencies and better outcomes for the people of Kenya whom we serve. We as judges and judicial officers have a lot to learn from your experiences and social scientific knowledge on issues pertaining to peace, coexistence, reconciliation, and social cohesion. Constructive independence is virtually important aspect of our constitutional democracy. It is vital. Investigators, therefore, prosecutors, judges and magistrates, correction officers are all indispensable links in the same justice chain. We are partners under the same constitutional architecture. All of us derive our authority from the people of Kenya through the Constitution 2010. These powers can only be exercised in accordance with the Constitution and nothing outside of that Constitution. The balance the 2010 Constitution establishes in regard to each of our roles is not intended to frustrate us in the exercise of our respective mandates. Quite the contrary, it is meant to perfect them. I say again, we are partners in the same justice chain. The strength of one office or organ is the strength of the other. Always within our constitutional lanes, let us build on our strengths, and where there are weaknesses, let us constructively engage in addressing them in a manner that maintains public confidence in each of our institutions. There shall not be any convictions without cogent evidence. And so please do your work appropriately. Anything less than cogent evidence will not suffice, and we shall not condemn people unheard. Chairman, and all of us present, ladies and gentlemen, more immediately, in regard to the 2022 electoral cycle, I would urge engagement between the Commission and the Judiciary's Committee on Elections, which is a standing committee of the Judiciary with the mandate of providing continuous assistance for the preparations for the resolution of electoral disputes. It is currently chaired by the Honorable Mr. Justice Daniel Musinga, who also is the President of the Court of Appeal. Amongst the responsibilities of that committee is to liaise and cooperate with stakeholders to ensure efficient, effective, and timely resolutions of election-related disputes and offenses, and to advise the Honorable the Chief Justice and the Judiciary on public engagement in this regard. I believe this can be a most constructive avenue through which both institutions can work towards a peaceful and cohesive Kenya during this electoral period. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to significantly affect all aspects of our lives, personal and professional. Our hearts and prayers go out to those who have lost loved ones and those who have suffered ill health as a result of this terrible disease. I thank God for keeping our families and ourselves safe, and sincerely thank our healthcare practitioners and all other heroes and heroines on the front line of the ongoing battle to keep Kenyans safe during this unprecedented pandemic. It is our duty to them and to each other to strictly adhere to the Ministry of Health's guidelines at all times. Chairman, we, the judiciary, shall be ready to help you discharge your mandate, but please come to us with evidence. We continue to thank you for this invitation to officiate this important function of planning not to fail. Bwana MC,